In this video, I want to share with you a little exercise that you can do to uplift your relationship with your beloved partner. And I want to highlight that this one is for those of us who are in a relationship with a partner that we love and we know that they love us. So it's probably going to be a long-term committed relationship. Maybe you have children and you've been together for a while. Now, it's absolutely normal to have grievances, to have frustrations, to have hurts, to have misunderstandings when you are living together for a long time. And especially if you're having children and other responsibilities, there is that higher love, the true love bond that brings us together. But then there is the work that we need to do as a personality in order to bring heaven on earth truly. In fairy tale, they don't tell us how it's done. They just say that after the couple comes together and finds each other, they live happily ever after. But the truth is, to live happily ever after, you need to be willing to do the work. I also want to highlight that this video is not for the cases when there is an emotional abuse or when you are with the person who is simply not committed and not desiring the kind of deep emotional bond with you that you wish. If you are not sure if that's the case, I have recorded the video where I described 7 signs where I believe it's time to end the relationship. Now, once we cleared that out, let's dive in and let's look into what you can do on your own to uplift the relationship. I will ask you to bring a journal and a pencil and 2 pillows. And when you put the pillows, I'm asking you to place them one in front of the other. Now, one pillow is going to symbolize you, and another pillow is going to symbolize your partner. But not just a day-to-day frustrated image of your partner. I'm going to ask you to envision that person you fell in love with, essence of who they are. It's that person whose eye gaze, whose compassion, whose touch, whose lovemaking, whose listening have cracked your soul open and made you realize, oh my goodness, this is my beloved. This is the man I want to spend my entire life with and to have children. That image that we all have in the generally positive relationships, I'm going to be asking you to invoke on that other pillow. And on that pillow that symbolizes you, you're just going to sit. As you're sitting on this pillow, I'm going to ask you to pull the journal, pull the pen, and write down all the frustrations and grievances that you have of them. Right here, right now, all the things in which you don't like what they do and how they do and what they don't do and you want them to do. Just write it all down. No censorship, no shame. You just write until you are complete. And when you are complete, I'm asking you to tear this page out of your journal and to make it into a ball. And here you are, sitting on your pillow, holding the ball, and noticing that this ball of grievances and hurts and frustrations is literally something that is in between the two of you, interrupting the flow of energy between your heart and his heart. And the first step that you are going to do is to take that ball and put it aside. Now, I'm not suggesting that you suppress or deny the fact that there is something in the relationship that is painful, that is hurting you. And it's absolutely wonderful if you are at that place where you are ready to come with your partner to couples retreat or maybe engage in an online course. Both of those I offer to you, to my clients. And they are powerful and amazing, and it's really wonderful when 2 people are willing to work. But if you are not at that place and you're just willing to see what can I do just on my own and how can I uplift our relationship for this personal inner work, then you'll have to take this ball and put it aside. Don't burn it, don't tear it into pieces unless you really feel like this is what is true to you. Because to me, that truly symbolizes just denial. This is why I don't burn my ball in this exercise and I don't tear it to pieces. I just put it aside because I want to drop into the visceral experience of clear channel between my heart and his heart. And notice what you sense when you're ready and willing and rest your ball to the side. What do you notice happens when there is nothing between you and the essence of your beloved in that cushion that you're envisioning in front of you? It is likely that in that moment you will start noticing that even though you were willing to set the ball aside, there are some lingering painful sensations and emotions, often within the middle of your body, within the depth of your being. And I'm asking you to stay present to those sensations and emotions. And as you're staying present, stay connected to that image of your partner that is healing, that is loving, allowing yourself to heal the hurt, to heal the wound with the loving energy of you, of your partner, of your heart to heart, essence to essence connection. So if you're doing this the way I intend you to, and it is harder for me to guide you in this kind of a more general video, you will notice that there is some kind of a sense of soothing and calming down. And if you had that sense of a literally like a wound is split in the middle, you will notice that the split is healing and coming together, and a sense of warmth and peace is happening. At that point, I'm asking you to connect to what is it that you desire. Keep listening to your heart, keep listening to your belly, keep listening to your pussy. What is it that you desire, the entire being of you, for the relationship right here, right now in your life? And if you're going to be really listening well and staying present to the sensations, it's kind of this intersection of emotion and sensory physical body that you're going to be tuning into, you will notice that very specific desires come up. The way you want him to look into your eyes, the way you want him to touch you, the way you want him to smile to you, the way you want him to hug you and maybe listen and give you a kiss on a cheek. Feel, listen, allow yourself to notice what evokes authentic, genuine, pleasurable response within your physical body, within your emotional body. And once you have that aha moment, yes, please moment, you will know that you connected. You've connected to your authentic desire for the relationship in this moment in your life. See the essence of your partner smiling and taking in this information. Now stand up and cross to their pillow and sit at their pillow. Now you're going to be the essence of your partner. Feel all the sensations, all the emotions. Maybe you will notice that there are some hurts coming up. Maybe you will be noticing that there is some remorse coming up. Maybe you will be noticing compassion and love streaming of your heart now as the essence of your partner. And maybe you will be feeling desires, authentic desires coming up within the essence of your partner as you embody it. Once that had happened, I'm asking you now to stand up again and return to your seat, to your cushion, to your pillow. taking time to integrate the wisdom that came up, the healing that happened, anchor into your breath, open your eyes, take in the physical reality you exist in right now so that you can bridge this higher realm and the here and now 3D physical reality together. Now, in my experience, if you exist in a true love relationship where you love this person and they love you and you're committed and you both really envision your future together from the depth of your soul, you will see the change within 48 hours. It can be painful to realize sometimes that that's not really the case. How will you know? When you have done this work and you've elevated yourself and the connection into this higher realm, into this heart-to-heart flow between the two of you, unity, clear channel of communication, and you're coming with this energy home into your regular day-to-day life, you might notice that your partner is not matching the essence that you have just been in touch with quite yet. In a true love bond, you will see them matching and rising very soon, sometimes right away, but not always. Now, in this point, what is very important, and I see it with my clients again and again, that they will come and they'll be like, oh, no, nothing works. He's like, it's so hard. I've done all this work. I came from this retreat or I came from this exercise and he's just still his usual self. And it's like only me and blah, 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 right? Like you're falling back into that ball of frustration and hurt. And what happens if you really fall into it, that you kind of cancel and you delete all the work that you have just done. For that not to happen, it's very important for you to protect the vibration that you have created, the new you that you have created that matches this relational reality that you deeply desire. And in order to do it, sometimes you need to have space. So maybe you come and you feel he's in that different vibe. That's not the vibe that you want to be in. Go do something different. Stay present. Stay the essence of your partner to yourself within you. Do you know what I mean? And see what unfolds. In a true love bond, you will notice that your partner, in the space that is now created, is going to be missing you. And instead of you coming and being sucked into the previous, vibe that you are now trying to uplift, matching his energy at the moment, you are now going to be witnessing him coming to you because he's missing you. And when he's going to be coming to you, you're going to be seeing that he's now able to join in that new heart-to-heart connected presence. As I said, it can be painful, it can be disappointing in the case that you see that your partner is not doing that he is maybe not approaching you, or maybe noticing that you are missing only when he wants to have sex or he wants to have dinner, and you're then realizing, wow, I'm just being used, and what he wants from the relationship and from me and what I am to him is not really where I want to go. Well, it's better to know sooner than later. And there is no other way, in my opinion, to move into the reality where you live with the person who truly loves you and builds together with you intimacy and sexually happy relationship, unless you anchor into it, and unless you witness the reality that you are in. So whatever happens, remember, you responsible for your emotions. You're responsible for the love and kindness that you are giving yourself. Not letting go of that in order to be with anyone. If you have questions, observations, please share them in the comments below. Absolutely share what you notice. I would love to know. And good luck to us. And I say to us because I believe that beautiful couple relationships, uplifted couple relationships is what we need right now on this planet, is what will be changing the dynamic of how humans relate to each other.